Hello everyone. So can you guys see us and hear us? Can anyone confirm? Hi Rebaz, welcome to the show. So let me just check if we are live, and we are. 18 people are already watching. That's awesome. Waiting for confirmation. 14 watching. Why is it going down? But fine, we'll get to it. Let's just wait for someone to confirm that we are audible and visible. Chat timestamps. That's better. Yes, thanks Abhijit for confirming. Hi Govin. Awesome, awesome. Welcome everyone. So we'll just wait for a minute or two so people could join, and then we will start. So yeah, in the meantime, while people join, if you guys are first time here, this is Build with Hussain. I'm Hussain Nagaria. I am the host of Build with Hussain series on YouTube and a product evangelist at Frappe. So if you're not new, like you already know, new episodes every week. So this is kind of new for this channel. Uh, First time ERPNext related content. But yeah, so what we have, like today with us, we have Dharmesh. And hi Dharmesh, welcome.
Hi, Hussein. Thanks,
So
thanks.
we are going to do this every week. So it's the first week, so you might be a little nervous. I am. I don't know. I have done so many live stream, but I'm still nervous. But
Yeah.
yeah, so Dharmesh, you can introduce yourself.
So, hello everyone. Thanks, Hussein, for this live stream. And hi everyone. I'm Dharmesh here. I work as a customer success manager in Frappe, and I'm here to explain how what is ERP and how we can implement ERP next as easy as possible with some minimal steps. And we'll have some scenarios going forward with Hussein as well, and we'll see how it goes. So each and every episode will have something or other to show like how business works and how we can implement ERP next for the business and how easy it is to configure and implement ERP next. Okay,
Nice.
so yeah.
Thanks, Dharmesh. So yeah, let me just switch to my screen share. Okay, let me first share it to Dharmesh. So let me know once my screen is visible, Dharmesh. The entire screen. Yep, I have shared it. Is it visible now, Dharmesh?
Yeah, it's visible now.
Okay, cool. So, and let's screen share. Yeah, now it is visible to the audience as well. Let me just hide this. Cool. So, hi everyone. Hi Sid Malik. Hi Adams, welcome back. Lewis, welcome back. Ayushman. Yeah, so basically you can go here, sign up, like put your email if you have not already, and you will get notified 3 hours before every new live stream. So, and you can also check what's coming up next and some articles and all the previous episodes, nearly 40 plus episodes now, and you can check those. But yeah, let's get to the use case that Dharmesh and
Yeah.
possibly more teammates of mine are going to join later as we proceed through this series. But yeah, this is the use case, totally fictional, but yeah, here we have. So consider this like a use case. So over the series, we are going to implement uh, ERP Next for this business.
Okay.
My earlier idea was a bit different, but yeah, now this is the idea. So Zenith Craft Furnishing is basically what do you say, a furnishing company. So they are a startup. They have recently started their company. They make furniture, and you can see their headquarters is in my city, Jagdalpur. and they have the company address. We have like, so this document, I can share it with you. Let me just share it with you so you can also read the use case. So this is Frappe Drive, by the way. Recently, I started using Frappe Drive. It's not ready yet, but works solidly for now. So PAN card, everything. So what this basically business basically does is it has three core products as of now. So Ergo Blend chairs. So these are office chairs, uh, comfortable. Then tables and beds. And here are some details related to manufacturing, how the manufacturing is done for each. Some financials for the business that okay, the bank balance, cash in hand, etc. The list of employees and customers, suppliers. So everything that I think we will need going forward is in this document.
Yeah.
Supplier details, office equipments. Yeah. So yeah, this
So
is the business. Yeah,
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 so
Dharmesh, go ahead.
so basically, with the help of this use case, we'll be implementing ERPNext for Zenith Craft Furnishing, which includes multiple setups like manufacturing, buying, selling, all the other modules. But
Hmm.
you must be wondering like what I'm talking about, like what is buying, what is selling, right? So
Yeah, yeah.
so it is so I know like you are more towards development than being into the business and ERPNext
Yeah, yeah.
because many people don't understand like what is ERPNext and actually
Hmm.
what actually ERP means, right?
Hmm.
So if you know business, then you know ERP basically. So
Hmm.
that is as simple as that. Because so if I ask you, okay, like what is ERP? So it's fine, like you want to implement this in ERP, and I'll help you for sure. But
Hmm.
before doing that, I just want to know like what is your understanding about ERP?
So I know the full form, of course, enterprise resource planning,
Okay.
and I'm mostly interested in like entrepreneurship businesses as well. So I have some idea of like there are operations and there are employees. You have to do
Mhm.
payroll for them, and
Yeah,
then the other side of business is okay. You sell some service, you get some revenue. So somehow
exactly.
you have to keep track of those incoming, outgoing
Yeah.
payments. Uh,
So yeah.
so I think
So
ERP
mhm.
lets you encapsulate or like track this
Exactly.
processes somehow,
Yeah,
if I'm
exactly.
correct. Yeah.
So if you're so okay, you're right. But so as you said, ERP is enterprise resource planning. But that
Mm-hmm.
is an industry term, right?
Mm-hmm.
Not everyone knows it. So say
Mm-hmm.
that you're starting a new business, you don't know like there has to be some system, but what
Mm-hmm.
system, right?
Mm-hmm.
Many people use Excels to manage their informations.
Mm-hmm.
So you can consider ERP as information management software for a business,
Okay.
okay, which can be used for all the departments or with all the departments of an organization to manage their own informations.
Mm-hmm.
So ERP is so the ERP over here is something like which you can say, which is nothing but the
Mm-hmm.
integrated system with all the modules. Okay,
Mm-hmm.
in simpler way, if I could tell you, is
Mm-hmm.
like there are some core processes which you have in your business, right? Which
Mm-hmm.
can be your finance, which can be your HR, buying, selling, manufacturing, supply chain, service, right?
Mm-hmm.
So these are nothing but the core business processes. So as I told you, right, if you know business, you know ERP. So
Okay.
if you know business, you know all these departments, you know all these processes, then you can easily understand what ERP is. So
Okay.
basically, it's nothing but storing your information, resourcing it, and planning it, actually.
Okay.
Okay. So what kind of
Makes
information?
sense.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So, and what kind of informations it would be? So finance will have some informations like how many bills I have to pay, right?
Okay.
Or how many bills I am going to receive. That is nothing but the information which they are gathering.
Mm.
Okay. But there is only one source of truth, which is called ERP, right?
Okay.
Finance can see this many bills are pending. They can showcase that to purchase side. They can showcase that to sales side, saying that okay, in ERP I can see this many bills are
Mm-hmm.
pending. You have to tell me why, or they can go ahead and process it basically. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
uh, for sales, it is like they can create the quotations, they can create sales orders, they can process the orders, they can manage the items. For manufacturing, they can process manufacturing cycles with operations, without operations, with BOM, multi-level BOM. So BOM is nothing but bill of materials, which you can manage, and you can use it as a recipe to create that particular item.
Okay.
Okay, to
Mhm.
manufacture that particular item.
So one
And
question here,
yeah.
like, does ERP make sense in like only large organizations, or maybe I have just 4 or 5 employees, right?
Hmm.
So how does that
So
scenario fit in?
yeah, so basically it depends on the size of the business,
Mm-hmm.
if you want ERP or not. So ERP is basically always better for the businesses which are large businesses,
Mm-hmm.
and also it is easier. So anyway, if you are running a business, if you have a system in place, it will always be streamlined. Okay,
Mm-hmm.
and ERP helps you to scale your business,
Okay.
right?
Makes sense.
So if you have ERP at the start of your business, or when you're starting it, it would be more easier to get adapt. It will be more easier to streamline your processes. It will
Mm-hmm.
be more easier for you to follow those over the system. So at times what happens when you try and go ahead and see that, okay, now I have this size of business and I think I should have an ERP, then
Mm-hmm.
in that case you will not see ERP as a product. You will see ERP with the features which you want. Okay,
Okay.
which your business wants. So when
Mm-hmm.
you start with the software, it already comes with the set of processes which helps you in your business, and that is
Okay.
easy to start with. Yeah,
So
and
if
to
I don't have
implement
any
as well.
process, say I don't have any process, then ERP, like standard ERPs might help me figure out
Yes.
some process, right?
Yeah, it
And
will, it might
start
help
moving.
you figure out some process, because there are some processes which are very old, which you're using in your organization, but
Mm-hmm.
ERP can introduce some new processes, some automation, some integrations,
Mm-hmm.
okay, and intelligence,
Mm-hmm.
right, which are essential for your day-to-day business operations,
Mm-hmm.
right, which you might be doing manually, which you might be using some Excels, right?
Mm-hmm.
So basically it helps efficiently manage all the business processes in
Mm-hmm.
one place.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, and so it is called integrated system,
Mm-hmm.
right? So yeah, so
Okay,
what I
makes
feel
sense.
is each and every business should reside in ERP,
Mm-hmm.
okay, which acts as a centralized source of accurate information.
Mm-hmm.
Like as I told you, for all the info, for all the departments, it is the source of information which they can believe in.
Mm-hmm. Makes sense.
Yeah.
So I'll ask one question from the owner side. Maybe I started this startup, right? I'm the owner of this company.
Mm.
So what I would also want is to have some kind of visibility, right? Maybe I'm not involved a lot in manufacturing. Maybe I'm not involved a lot in sales.
Mm.
And I, like as a director, maybe just wants to have some, what do you say, track or accountability, right? That what's
Right.
going on in my company. So how can an ERP like help with that?
So ERP can help with okay, when you have the standard processes with
Mm-hmm.
ERP, you can see that, okay, what ERP needs basically.
Mm-hmm.
It's like some informations from your about your product. You
Mm-hmm.
as you are starting, as you have your business in place, even if
Mm-hmm.
you are starting as a startup, you know what customers you have, what suppliers you have, what
Mm-hmm.
items you deal in, right?
Mm-hmm.
So all those informations are already there, and you just have to
Mm-hmm.
upload with a click into the system, right?
Mm-hmm.
And by doing that, everything will be set and you're set for the transactions. So
Okay,
it won't be that challenging for you.
makes sense. Okay, so yeah, I think where should we start now? So I have understood like what an ERP is and how it can help. I even have a business use case. So
Yeah.
earlier, I shared you a use case, right? That we didn't go with. Maybe you can
Yeah.
share it with the folks, but it was basically uh, non-manufacturing side of stuff, kind of a software business. But yeah, I think like ERP Next or ERPs in general are suitable for variety of kind of businesses, right? Not just manufacturing or something.
Yeah. So ERP, so like ERP Next is highly customizable thing, right?
Mm-hmm.
Highly customizable ERP,
Mm-hmm.
and as backed with Frappe framework, you can have as many customizations you want. You can write scripts, and it's very easy to understand. So I myself is implementing ERPNext from for so long now. So
Mm-hmm.
I've done almost 15 to 20 implementations all over the globe,
Nice.
and it is really very easy and convenient. And not only implementation, but making customers understand that how it works is very easy, because you don't have to keep on explaining them things, because
Mm-hmm.
that user friendly, right? So let's start implementing ERPNext, and then you will understand like how easy it
Makes
is.
sense.
Like, yeah,
Yeah, yeah, let's start. Okay. So I have come to like ERPNext.com. We'll start from scratch. I don't know nothing. I've come to ERPNext.com.
yeah.
So let's click on get started, I
Get
guess.
started. Yeah.
Like,
So over here you can see there are two plans. Okay,
mm-hmm.
one is for small businesses and one is for enterprise.
Mm-hmm.
So now say that your business is just a startup, and you just want to see like how ERPNext works and how it
Mm-hmm.
will help you in your business. Instead
Mm-hmm.
of going directly into the enterprise, you can always start with small. Okay, so
Okay.
you can just start with a trial. Frappe gives you 14 or 15 days of trial.
Okay.
Okay,
Into I'm just converting into USD so people know that. Okay. INR to USD. Okay, it's like $50, right?
yeah, it's
For
$50 plan. So in this $50 plan, you can
mm-hmm.
see, right, you can have unlimited users, manage hosting, right, and product
Mm-hmm.
warranty. So now what is
Okay.
product warranty? Basically, product warranty is nothing but bug fixes which you have
Okay.
while
Mm-hmm.
implementing. So you're already getting all this in $50 plan.
Okay.
Yeah. So
Uh,
it is the this is the best plan to go ahead with to start.
for a small business, makes sense.
Yeah.
Startup or something, right? And
Yeah.
as like this is
It's
pretty
an open
clear.
source.
It's an
Yeah.
open source, 100% open source. Since
Yes.
we are
Yes.
doing it like at Frappe means open source,
Yeah.
so you can like self-host it, right? If
Yeah.
you
You
want
can.
to. Yeah, but
Yes.
you won't get then managed hosting product, or you still get like all the features,
Yeah.
but
You still get all the features, but
mhm.
maybe product warranty you have to take it differently, and
Yeah,
manage
you.
hosting is like no point if you're self-hosting. But
Mm-hmm.
yeah, unlimited users are already there. But product warranty is something which you have to look into.
Makes sense. So let's click on start free trial.
Yeah, so now as you start free trial, it's self-explanatory. Now you
Mm-hmm.
are setting up a site or a business
Mm-hmm.
on ERPNext.com. Okay,
Mm-hmm.
so ERPNext.com is a subdomain which Frappe uses to host ERP sites over
Mm-hmm.
Frappe Cloud. Okay,
Mm-hmm.
you can write your site name whatever you want. Maybe it's your company name, maybe it's whatever site you want that can
Let's
be
save
added.
this. Let's go with Zenith craft, and let's put a dash in between. Okay,
Yeah,
it is
yeah,
available.
it's available.
Nice.
So yeah,
Mm-hmm.
if business already is available with the same name, it won't show.
Angle.
So yeah,
Okay, so suppose I go with Frappe. Frappe is already
it's
taken, so
already there. Yeah.
fine. Obviously.
Okay. So
So
now,
let's. So I think
mm,
country is India. That's fine.
yeah. So but you if you have multiple companies,
Mm-hmm.
okay, and you're setting up in ERPNix for them,
Mm-hmm.
and you're creating new sites for them, then you have to make sure you select countries wisely, because there
Mm-hmm.
are some settings based on countries,
Mm-hmm.
like which we'll see in further, right? It's like your chart of accounts will be based on country,
Mm-hmm.
right? So currencies and setups are based on country. So you have to make sure that you select right countries.
So if I recall correctly, so I already have an account with Hussain at Frapper.io, so I'm trying with Hussain dash one.
Mm.
It goes to the same thing, right? Like maybe check, let's check. Dash one in emails. What do we do? Plus one. Okay, I now recall. It's plus one.
Yeah.
Okay, so let's give it. What is it trying to tell me? Okay, not letting me use this password, or maybe it will. But why is this here?
Maybe that is with some password policy.
Let's keep it here so we can report it maybe. Okay. Capitalization doesn't help very much. It is not a very good UX, but
Yeah.
let's do one thing. Let's generate a random hash generator, and
Yeah, but you
then
should make sure that you remember that.
yeah, I will copy it somewhere. Let's create an account. Hi Ragul game, welcome back. Okay, I'm signing up. Okay, verification email has been sent. So let's jump to the Gmail of mine. Okay, I got this email. So let's verify account. So I'll just make sure one thing that I'm not already logged in with some other account. So
Hmm.
okay, let's verify account. Okay, now it has taken me to this page.
Okay. Now you have to add the name of the company,
Hmm. Let's get it from,
Zenith Craft.
yeah, let's get it from here. Let's get the full name. Industry is manufacturing. Number of employees 11 to 50 because I think we have 20 employees.
Yeah, that's fine.
Yep, 20. Designation, I am the founder.
Hmm.
And give a fake number, but so
Okay. So
what is this? What is this? What is this?
so
I know
basically
what
this
is this, but I'm asking
yeah.
for the audience. Yeah.
So basically this will send a lead to a partner, whichever is local,
Mm-hmm.
uh, and that may connect to you basically. So this is nothing but generation of lead from the signups.
Okay, so suppose if you don't want to implement this yourselves and you need
Yeah, they
some
can help.
customization or help, the partners can help.
Yes,
Cool.
partners can
So
help.
they are our official partners.
Yeah, yeah.
Cool. So for now, I won't.
So these are only shared with our official partners, which are listed.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
Your site is being prepared and ready, I think.
Yeah. So
So let's select. So I think this information is fine. English, country, currency.
currency
Let's
and
click on
time
next.
zone.
So okay, it
So,
is asking me again. So that
yes,
this is, I think, the first super user kind of.
super user kind of. Yeah.
Yeah. So okay, let's save the password. Okay, now it is asking me to set up organization.
Setup organization. Yeah. So now, as I told you, right, all your chart of accounts and there are some country specific settings. So now you can see chart India chart of account. So if you would have select something else, then
Mm-hmm.
it would have not shown you this company GST and stuff. Okay. Because
Okay,
GST, so as GST is applicable in India, it's showing you right now,
okay,
right?
makes sense. Let me just grab the GST number. Here is this. Let's paste it in. Invalid GST, the last check. Please ensure you type GST correctly. Ha!
Okay. So last number has to be your PAN plus first two digits are state.
Yeah, that 22 is Chhattisgarh, that I know.
Yes.
But since I generated a fake
No, no, no.
GST.
Okay, 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 good. But now system will notify you if there is it is a fake GST.
Okay.
Okay. So
So how do I
system
get
automatically identifies it.
let's GST is a public number, right?
Yeah, it's a public
GST.
number. We can add
Frappe GST.
Frappe's GST, yeah.
Oh, it shows
Because it
authentication.
validates with the servers
Okay, so where do I get this? Frappe.io. Will it show GST anywhere?
about
About?
wait, I can give you maybe.
Yeah, if you have, can you share? Testimonials. Maybe in team. I don't think in team there will be.
Wait, I can give you.
Yeah, sure.
So many custom pieces.
Where are you pasting it? Uh,
Just a minute.
so if anybody wants to share their GST, you can in the chat. Meanwhile, I'll fill company
Yeah, yeah, rest you
Zenitra
can fill.
Furnitures. So this is the abbreviation, right? So like I have to abbreviate my company name. It again asks me my company name. Let's
So
give it.
where should I send this?
Just paste it in here. Like you have access to this document, right?
Okay.
Yeah, you can paste it here and then. Shakur has shared a GST number. Let me know once you paste.
Yeah, I'm pasting it now. Okay. Mm.
So what if like I don't have a GST number? Will it let me proceed?
Yeah, yeah, it will still let you proceed.
Okay. Yeah, makes sense. So this means mandatory and this is not mandatory. Fine. Anyways, let's place it. Did you put it?
Yes.
Okay, I have to go in from here. Can't see. Where have you placed it?
It's just below this.
At the
You
end
can
of the
see.
document?
No, no, no. Just below the GST.
I can't see.
Just reload maybe.
Okay, wait. Did you hit save? Command S?
No. Should I?
Yeah, control S.
Yeah, done.
Okay, now it is there. The first one, right?
Yeah.
Cool. Let's take this. Let's take place it here. Yeah. So what is okay? Must be 15 characters. What's happening here?
So how much it is?
So I'll share the drive link. I already shared it in the chat, so maybe it will be
Just put F.
at the end.
Yeah.
Let's go back.
X, sorry, X at the
X.
end.
Yeah, now I think it works. So yeah, okay, status active. Nice. So does it actually verify using some heuristic or
Yes.
calls an API directly to the government or maybe?
Uh, I don't know the backend like how it works because I'm, but yeah, it syncs with the server and checks if it's your valid GST or not.
Okay, nice. So you
Yeah,
can't go with fake GST.
yeah, yeah.
That's
You cannot.
nice. Oh, it fetched the company name and
Name
like,
as well.
oh,
Yes. So that's what
that
I'm
will.
telling. So you cannot add fake things. So this is what it is like. You can streamline. This is
Hmm.
what information I was talking about, right?
Okay.
The accurate information
Yeah,
was the
let's go
requirement.
with Frappe Technologies only. That's fine. Or will it like affect? I think it will affect. So let's go without GST for now, and we can
Yeah,
add
yeah, it
later.
will. It's fine.
Okay,
We can add
let's
later.
let's let's go back. So let's add the.
So GST has a different setup. Uh,
Mhm.
we have to install India compliance app to enable GST in system. So
Okay, fine.
yeah,
So I'll go with ZCF, Zenith Furnishing. So what is this chart of accounts?
so chart of accounts is nothing but the list of accounts which you have in your business.
Hmm.
Maybe it is
Bank accounts?
your not bank accounts. Yeah, bank accounts plus your stock, liability, asset, expense account, income account, right? So
Hmm.
that is the list of account which your business run upon. and
Mm-hmm.
your finances rely on, right? So whenever there is a transaction done into the system, it impacts your finance. So as it impacts your finance, it will build the chart of account values.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so it will build values into the accounts. So we'll see how we progress and the way we, yeah. So you can see the list of it. So over here you can see the current assets, bank accounts, and this is the standard setup which we have in ERP Next. It
Mm-hmm.
can be changed later as well. Say that you are not okay with what ERP Next has provided
Mm-hmm.
as a chart of account. You can also use your own chart of account into the system, and you can uh, import that as well.
Okay. So I have some basic idea. Okay, income and expenses, I know very clearly that okay, whatever you earn is like the income, and whatever you spent is the expense.
Expenses, yeah.
Assets may be like
Company
something you own.
equipments, yeah,
Equipments.
something, company equipments, land and stuff.
And source of funds. I think.
It's like
Go
debtors,
ahead.
creditors, like whatever source of funds which you are getting from, or so if you can expand it, those are nothing
Okay.
but the liabilities which you have, like reserves and surpluses and shareholders, creditors, payrolls, payable, and stuff.
Payroll payable, TDS, loans. Okay, loans is I get it what liability is. It's basically uh, it's not actual transaction happened. Maybe like you are liable to give or take.
Yeah, yeah, liable to give or take.
Okay, makes sense. For now, I'll close this. Probably will come to this again, but yeah, fine. Fiscal year begins.
Yeah. So physical year. So as I told you,
Financial year, sorry.
yeah, as I told you, as you selected India, India starts its fiscal year from 1st April,
Mm-hmm.
right? So it automatically took this date based on the selection of the country.
Hmm.
Okay, and you can
Makes
also
sense.
edit it if you want.
So it says generate demo data for exploration.
Yeah. So now recently we have added this. Uh, so we have given some set of customers, items, suppliers into the system so that you can see and check like what demo data is and how you can how you can import your real data into the system. So this demo data can be removed as well. So if you, so we have given you the option. If you want, you can get those demo data into the system after the setup, or else it is fine. Like if you don't want to, you can keep it unchecked. And this is some audit trail. So audit
Hmm.
trail is something that if you enable this, it cannot be disabled again, right?
Okay.
It's like trail of the actions which you're doing into the transactions.
Okay, like whatever transactions are happening in my
Yeah,
system, it will keep track of them.
keep track of them as well as the changes into it.
Okay, what changed? The data
Yeah,
itself.
what change? Yeah, everything.
Should we enable it? I
Yeah,
think
yeah,
we
we can,
can.
we can.
Okay,
Yes.
let's enable it. Because probably like those who need to comply with this need to enable it, right?
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
In India. Yeah.
Yeah. So there is a notification already given by the government. So
Okay, it's not up like implemented yet, but some
hmm,
notification has been given. Okay.
yeah,
So maybe in the future it becomes mandatory for everyone.
yeah.
Is that what it means, the notification?
No, we have to check basically, but
Hmm.
audit trail was always there in ERP Next. So
Okay.
yeah, so keeping it enabled, it makes sense.
Okay, fine.
So now we
So
have
let's
completed our
run
setuping
system.
of the
Mhm.
company in ERP Next. Now it's getting started.
Okay, it's setting up some defaults. Fine. I'll tell you, I have never went through the setup wizard of ERPNext. I think maybe once, but like for
Yeah,
Frappe, I have like gone to like every episode I go through setup wizard.
yeah.
It's just like,
Okay.
okay, give your email address and password and
Yeah. So
okay,
before
your
you
balance.
proceed,
Hmm.
yeah, before you proceed, there is a disclaimer over here.
Hmm.
Your trial ends in 14 days. Please
Mm-hmm.
subscribe to avoid uninterrupted services. It's like you still have 14 days and you can use ERP Next all features for free
Mm-hmm.
till
Mm-hmm.
14 days. Okay. Once 14 days are done, your site will get suspended. Okay. So you have to subscribe for any plan. Maybe it is a $50 plan or based on your
Mm-hmm.
use case. Okay. So here are the plans.
By the way,
So,
one question, like
hmm,
here in the first screen, we saw that okay, this was the plan, the minimum plan that was in the
yeah.
small business, and I see now two cheaper plans.
Yes.
So what's the difference between this plan
So
and this two plans?
difference between them, you can see the resources, first of all. Second is the product warranty and support.
Okay, so it says 1 GB database, 25 GB storage. It's like 500 megabytes, 5
So
gigabyte.
these are nothing but the shared servers which you can see over here.
Hmm. Makes sense. And then this is the plan which was.
Yeah,
Okay,
from
okay.
$50.
Now I see,
Yeah.
now I see. Like there is this fourth
Yeah,
added
that's what I'm.
feature.
Yeah,
Uh,
product warranty and support. So you don't get product warranty and support for about like the two plans.
mhm.
From $50 onwards, you get product warranty and support.
Makes sense. Cool. I will keep this in trial and then we'll see.
Yeah.
At
Okay.
least two episodes will be able to
Mm.
take. Yeah.
Okay. So now we are on the landing page of uh,
Hmm.
ERP Next. Yeah.
Okay.
So if you can see, as I was talking about the departments and the processes, right? You can
Hmm.
already see those like accounting, buying, selling, stock, manufacturing projects, right?
Hmm.
So these are nothing but your departments. Okay,
Okay.
departments in the sense these are nothing but departments who can work on those module, like accounting departments can work on accounting module, sales, buying. So these are processes which you have in your businesses, right,
Hmm.
which are pre-built. And then if you say, okay, I just want to explore what is buying. Okay, and you can see that let's start up with buying module. So there is a quick start guide over here. This will
Onboarding.
help
Yeah.
you. Yeah, this is onboarding. Yeah, so this will help you basically, like what, so there is something like buying setting, what is buying setting and everything. So basically you will, so as I was telling, it is very easy for customers to understand this system, is
Mhm.
because you get everything uh, on your eyesight.
Yeah.
So
Out of the
basically you
box.
can, yeah, out of the box, so you can see uh, all your onboarding stuff is there, like how you can track your material request, create first purchase order to start your buying basically. Okay,
Okay.
if you move forward, you can see there are some charts, so you can add some trending charts over here. So as in when your data gets built, your
Mhm.
chart will also get built based on that. Okay.
Okay. So right now there is no data, so it's not
Yeah,
showing.
right now there is no data, it's clean system.
Okay.
So yeah, just
Same.
if you go ahead, yeah. So
Where do I start as like right now? So I can see like a
right,
lot of stuff is available, but
yeah.
where do you usually start
So
implementing or?
basically,
Mhm.
implement so ERP implementation works starts basically from chart of accounts. Okay,
Okay.
so before before that, just go into, so there is something called company setup. Okay,
Okay.
just
Where
you
ERPNext settings? I get. I'm just guessing it will be here. Is it here?
not in settings, maybe in setup.
Setup. Where is it? Where do I go? Do I
Just
search in?
just type company list.
Okay, here in the awesome bar.
Yeah, yeah.
Company
So this is an
list.
awesome bar. Yeah.
Hmm.
So you can just type whatever you want. Just company list, click on the company list.
Okay.
Yeah,
Already
it's
there is a
just,
company.
yeah. So as we went through the onboarding process of ERP Next, uh, we had created we added the company name, country, and everything. That is already been added over here. So if you just
Hmm.
click on that, you will see all the informations over here.
Okay, this is what we actually added, the country, the default
Yeah,
currency.
yeah,
The
yeah.
DST is unregistered. Cool.
Yes.
Maybe we can attach a photo as well.
Yeah, yeah, we can attach the photo as well.
Fine. Logo of the company, probably.
Yeah.
Actually, we have it, right? I don't know.
Yeah, yeah, we do have created one.
Dharmesh. Yeah, here is it. Let's show it in Finder. So let's attach that. So Dharmesh created a logo for the company, and we will use that ZCF logo. Yeah, probably. Let's take this part. Yeah, it has a nice chair. It's fine. Crop it. Have it. Upload. Yeah, nice. We have a logo now.
Yeah, so now this logo, so as you add this logo, right,
Hmm.
this can be used as your letterhead as well. So there is a
Hmm.
different step to add up the letterhead for your companies and stuff. But before going there,
Hmm.
okay, we'll
So where
we'll
do I
we'll
start?
first be on company and see like, okay, this is what the company is, the abbreviation is there. Okay, now if you
Hmm.
want to add any of the new information into your company which was not added at the start, that can be
Hmm.
added over here. Okay,
Hmm.
so as we had not added any GST numbers, we can add it over here. GST number, PAN. You have to make sure your, if you're adding GST number, you have to make sure your GST category is on, like is registered. Okay,
Okay,
yeah, and the addresses and stuff which can be added into the
makes
company
sense.
list itself. So if you just expand the address and contact below that, so
Hmm.
this is nothing but the address and contact of your company. Yeah,
Okay, date of incorporation.
everything.
Maybe. Okay, let's go 2020 during COVID. Okay,
Yeah.
uh, let's pick this date. Phone number. We can add anything. That's fine. Website. Let's add uh, my website for now. Cool. And you can give company description.
Yeah.
That's fine. We will leave it. Registration details for your reference, tax number, etc. Okay, so as a reference, you can keep those information here.
Yes. Now you can also go ahead with the accounts on top. So there is something called accounts tab on right.
Okay.
So
Mm-hmm.
these are nothing but the default accounts which your company will be using going forward.
Mm.
Okay. So you can see the chart of account is a standard template. That means it is already been uploaded, and also system has already identified the default accounts which can be used for your business from chart of account itself. This can be changed. Okay. So if you click on that, it will allow you to change if you want.
Okay, so default bank account can be changed.
Yes.
Default cash
Default
account.
cash can be changed.
Okay.
Everything can be changed. Okay. So
So
saying
even
that,
I can create new bank accounts and link here.
yes, 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 you can create new bank accounts and everything can be changed and uploaded. Yeah.
Nice. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. You can just scroll down.
Mm-hmm.
So now there are some settings which you have for companies, which will
Where?
just below this. Yeah. Advanced payment settings,
Okay,
right?
yes.
These are,
Mm-hmm.
yeah, exchange rate revaluations. So these are some settings which we'll see further if it is used, and how it can be used in ERPNext implementation for your company.
Makes sense.
Okay. And
I have
yeah,
no idea what this is, but yeah, fine.
yeah, these are nothing but some settings which you say that book advance payment in a separate party account and stuff. So these are something which we will go ahead and see how it works
Yeah,
basically.
maybe probably in
So
a
it is
later
like
episode.
advance received in liability account and instead of asset account and stuff. So yeah, we'll see. Just
Cool.
scroll to the right, like buying and selling.
The next tab. Okay.
Yeah. So these are nothing but buying and selling terms, like default terms when you have buying and when you buy or sell materials from your suppliers and customers. That can be set.
Okay, so the
This is
terms. Okay, terms
terms
basically
and
terms and
conditions. Yeah,
conditions.
terms and
Okay.
conditions. As well, this is for buying. You can add it
Mm-hmm.
for selling as well.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. You can have monthly sale targets
Okay.
as well as default warehouse for sales return and stuff that can be added as well.
Sales written in means like. When someone
So
comes back and gives me my
sales,
product back.
yeah. So sales hidden is something that you okay, say that you have sold some chair, okay,
Okay.
and though that chair is not, like, customer is not accepting that chair and he wants to return it,
Okay.
then you will create a sales return for that and issue a credit note to that customer.
Hmm.
Okay. So that is the warehouse where you should receive that particular share once it has been returned. So that is the
Okay.
default warehouse for the sales return.
Makes sense.
Yeah.
Yep.
So moving
Let's
forward, yeah,
let's create one.
yeah, sure.
Let's name this terms of purchase. Purchase. Or it was buying, right?
Yeah, buying.
So it will be
Buying and
terms of
purchase
sales.
makes the same.
Okay, purchase is the same thing. That was correct. Purchase. No. Okay. No worries, Lucky. We are just getting started.
Yeah.
Terms and conditions. What are some terms of purchase? Let's write a list. Mm, No 100% advance. We won't give you 100% advance ever. Ever. That's the only condition we have for the business.
Yeah, so this is the terms for purchase,
Hmm.
right? So these are some terms which you are adding for purchase side,
So where
and
where will this be used? I have
this will
added
be
them in the
used.
setting.
Yeah, so this will be used at purchase orders whenever
Okay.
you're creating a purchase order. Yeah, and this is monthly sales target which you are adding right now, which
Maybe
can
at
be
least
used
let's
based on,
earn 10
yeah,
lakh rupees per month. That's fine.
yeah. Then
Total monthly. Okay, so maybe
based on monthly
this
sale, it will,
it
yeah,
will
give you
automatically
the,
come up.
yeah,
Hmm.
based on sales. Okay.
Hmm. So what is this credit limit?
So credit limits are something which you add for the customers, basically. So
Hmm.
customers has some credit limit, and you can add those credit limit into this. And based on the credit limits, the invoices are getting created. Once the credit limit is reached, you have an option to stop sales for that particular customer, or you can
Hmm.
restrict a user, or you can say that you
Hmm.
can give us some warning saying that this customer has already reached its credit limit. This is a global credit limit for all the
It's like
customers.
Udhari, right? Like, okay, in Hindi, if
Kind
you
of.
will, okay. So, kind of maximum at a time you can have, like, okay, if a customer buys some stuff and
Hmm.
then he has bought without giving any payment 50,000 rupees, and that is like, if we set this limit, then there will be some consequences, right?
Right, right. So basically, this credit limit right now, which you have set, is a global, like for all the customers, right? We
Okay.
also have option to have different credit limits for each
For
customer.
different,
So
okay,
yeah,
maybe someone we trust, we can have, okay, let them take 2
yeah,
lakh rupees.
yes,
That's fine.
yeah,
Okay. That's how businesses work, right?
yeah, yes, yes.
You have to gain trust and then you can ask for more credit limit.
Yeah.
Yeah, cool. I'll hit save
So
because
yeah, yeah,
I
yeah.
don't want my settings to get lost as of now. But yeah.
Yes. So these are some stock settings over here. Means what will be my perpetual inventory, enable perpetual inventory.
So what is this?
This
Perpetual inventory. Is it
perpetual
a
inventory.
standard thing or like related to ERPNext?
No, no, it is a standard thing. Like
Continuous
it's
accounting.
continuous accounting practice that records
Mm-hmm.
inventory changes in
Inventory
real
change in
time. So
real time
basically,
rather than. Mm-hmm.
basically, it keeps on creating backend accounting entries as in
Mm-hmm.
when you proceed with your transactions.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Okay, so now it says like every purchase and sale of stock is logged automatically and immediately. So what
Yes.
will happen if
Once,
I turn that off?
so if you turn that off, you will have to make it manually.
So like I'll manually go and tell
So
okay to
then your
stock went
system
away or
will,
something.
yeah,
Mm-hmm.
then your system will go into periodic inventory. It's like first you'll do all the transaction, then your stock impact will be done.
Okay. So usually it is good idea to keep it open, right?
Yeah, yeah, it's always good idea to have this.
To keep it checked because since I'm implementing automation system that like automatic stuff should happen. Makes
Yeah,
sense.
yeah. Mm.
Cool.
So
Mm-hmm.
This is it. And there is something called provisional accounting. This is nothing but the accounting term for non-stock items whenever you are getting some services uh, for your business.
Mm-hmm.
Then the way of paying them, like first you create a purchase order, then you create a purchase invoice, and then you create a purchase receipt. So based on the purchase receipt, your purchase invoice gets nullified. So that is the process which
Then get
is,
like,
yeah, in provisional accounting there is a setup for that, that we'll see further.
okay, cool, fine.
Yeah.
So inventory account. Okay, okay. Tell me one thing. Like
Hmm.
I have this out before also. I've never asked anyone. But how does like setting an account in stock make sense? Like, okay, is
Setting
this
an
the same
accounting
account as like account in stock? How do these two things relate? If I set a
account.
bank account here,
Hmm.
then what does that mean?
It will not allow.
Why?
So see, first of all, you can see the filters over here, right? It says
Okay, so
account should
company.
be from the company this, and it should be non-group. Second is the account type. So you can, why you
Ah.
cannot add bank account is because of the account type. You can only
So
see
there are
those
multiple
account.
types of accounts.
Yeah, there are multiple types of
So
account.
all are related to cash, right? Or like not cash
Yes,
means like money, right?
basically
Involves some
money
kind
only.
of
Yes,
transaction
yes,
money. So it
yes,
is
yes.
not
It
that
has.
okay, if it is a stock account, then it contains information about the items. Not that, right?
No, basically it is like it will keep the value of the item. Okay, stock
Okay.
in hand means how much value of stock I have.
So it is not that okay, you have 10 items. It will be like you have $100 worth of items. Am I correct?
Yes. So
Okay.
for example, you
Now
have
it
10
makes sense.
items, but
Mhm.
what does it value about? Like, so the
Ah,
value will show over there. So
makes
right,
sense, makes
stock in
sense.
hand means how much of item value you hold right now in your warehouse.
Okay,
Okay,
makes
in
sense.
all the warehouses.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Cool.
So that's it.
So second is stock adjustment account.
So this account is nothing but whenever you're doing any adjustment to the stock, or say that you're doing any opening entry. So there is something called opening entry when you are transferring your all your data from legacy system to ERPNext or any other ERP
Yeah, probably
basically.
we need
So
to do that because we already
yeah.
have some stock
Yes. So
in our inventory.
the adjustment, or this is nothing but the stock adjustment we do, like
Hmm.
uploading the opening stock or transferring the stock. So the value to match up with the debit and credit, we have something called stock adjustment. So all
Hmm.
those amount goes into the stock adjustment. So whenever you do any adjustment, in short, it goes
Hmm.
into stock adjustment account.
Okay, makes sense.
Yeah.
Okay, there are like some other related
Yeah, yeah.
accounts, I
So
guess probably
this,
we'll go over later.
yeah,
Hmm.
this can be gone. Yeah, we can
Do you
see
want to
this.
go over them now or later?
No, no, we can go ahead with
Okay,
the thing.
dashboard.
And yeah, so this is very interesting, uh,
Why?
because over here you can see, first of all, you can see all the chart over there, like what sales you have done and everything. And second is like you can have, so in this dashboard you have these connections.
Oh, now I find okay, 10 lakh I set somewhere. Ah, this monthly target. Okay,
Yeah,
that is the
basically.
10 lakh goal. Fine.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. And based on that, it will show you did you reach your goal or not. And
Mm-hmm.
second is connections. Connections are something that how many sales orders you have been created, how many purchase order, sorry, how many sales invoices or delivery note been created for this company. So over here you can see this orders, right? Orders, pre-sales and
Orders.
support. Yeah,
Okay,
orders means how many,
sales
it will
order.
show you the numbers of sales order, show you the numbers of delivery note, show you the number of sales invoice for your company.
Mm-hmm. Makes sense.
Okay.
That is that.
And if you click on manage on
Manage where?
top,
Yeah, this.
yeah, you can see this. You can also delete all your transactions if you feel that.
Dangerous, right?
Yeah, yeah,
Probably not that useful.
it is dangerous right now. But okay, so if you see a use case, basically, okay, so you say that I've implemented this ERP next
Okay,
very
you have to enter
badly.
password.
Okay,
Okay. Huh.
So now say that I have implemented this ERP Next very badly for your business, and you just
Mhm.
want to get rid of all your crap records. So this helps a lot. In
Okay.
one click, you can delete everything.
Okay, so it
You
will
control.
delete all the sales data, purchase data, everything.
Yes, everything. It depends. Like it will give you the checkbox what you want to delete and what you want to keep.
Okay, makes sense. So now I just noticed one thing. So this is Zenith carved and not craft.
Oh,
So
yeah, it's fine. We can change.
we can change.
Yeah,
Okay. Craft. So what is this merge with exist? So this is doc type renaming, but for now I don't
yeah.
think clicking
No, this
this
is
will.
not needed. Yeah, yeah,
Ah,
yeah.
nice. The company name
So
is still carved, but maybe reload. Okay, so it renamed it and now it is reloaded it. Cool.
yeah, yeah. So now going forward, so now this is a company setup. We have set up
Hmm.
ERP Next for Zenith Craft Furnishing. We have
Okay.
set up the standard chart of accounts for this and
What
everything.
just happened? Like
Yeah,
I
I'll
went into a
explain.
different view right now.
Yeah,
So I was
yeah.
here. I came. I don't know. What did I click?
So you went into the tree view of the company. So say that you have multiple companies. You can see there is a parent company check drop down over there. That
Here.
means you can have multiple companies into a single site of ERP Next.
Oh, makes sense. So
Okay. So it
kind of
shows
subsidiaries.
kind of subsidiaries, and it shows you the tree view of the subsidiaries, like which is the parent, inside the
Mm-hmm.
parent, which
Mm-hmm.
is the child, and
Mm-hmm.
based on that, how many companies you have, and there can be different companies as well.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, which for which you can share your customers, your
Mm-hmm.
suppliers, as well as you can
Mm-hmm.
share all your items as well. So you
Mm-hmm.
don't have to keep creating the items, suppliers, and customers for all the companies. Even the you can whatever chart of accounts you are updating your in your parent company, that can
Mm-hmm.
also be get appended into the child companies.
Oh, makes sense. I don't think we'll need go over multi-company setup in this
Right now,
phase.
yes,
Right
yes,
now, maybe later, but right now not needed.
yeah.
Uh, but yeah, if we get time later, we can have that first use case also implemented, right?
Yeah, yeah. So now going
Mm-hmm.
forward, we'd start with another setup, like uh, the setups which I have is like
Mm-hmm.
which I can see. Let me just check what will be the best. So based on
Mm-hmm.
my checklist of implementation, what I do,
Do you
right?
want to share your screen?
Uh,
Or
Yeah, let's. No, it's fine. It's fine. It's just a list. So what we'll do is going forward, we'll have
mm-hmm.
set up on letterheads, footers for print
Mm-hmm.
formats. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
We'll have the list of users into the system who will
Mm-hmm.
actually use the system, right?
Okay.
We'll have a currency setup. The currency is already set up, but we'll still see like if there are any multi-currency accounts needed for the
Mm-hmm.
company,
Mm-hmm.
because it's not that you will only be you will only be transacting with the local suppliers and customers. There can be international suppliers and customers as well.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. After that, so we already went through the company info. That's already done.
Mm-hmm.
After that, if there is any GST setup to be done, then how it is to be done, there we'll look into that.
Mm-hmm.
After that, holiday list for all your employees, basically like holiday list for the company that we can set up, and then
So
email
can you
account
give a,
setup.
like a brief of like which of these features come under which module? Maybe like because I know there are like a lot of modules, but
Hmm.
which just a brief
So
overview of. Hmm.
so basically so these are basically from all the different setups, like different modules, like
Mm-hmm.
letterhead is from the setup module, so you can just type over there like letterhead, so you'll get
Okay.
the set,
Right.
and
Yeah.
then yeah,
No, as you
so
said, like
letterhead,
holiday list for employees. So
yeah, so you
I'm
can
guessing
just
that
type
comes
holiday
under
list.
HR, right?
Yes, that comes under HR. And
Okay. Holiday list. Okay.
okay, but
Cool. Cool.
we are yet to add HRMS in system. Okay, so that is the part of core.
Okay, makes sense. So right now there is the HRMS is separate, right? So
Yeah, yeah, HRMS and yeah, HRMS is separate
okay, so we have to install it separately. Okay, later maybe we will do.
later. But we don't need HRMS to create users and employees.
Okay, employees
Are into the
where?
core itself, yeah.
Okay, that is why the app depends on
Yeah,
uh,
earlier we used to have we used to have this HRMS into the core
yeah.
itself, but then we recently,
Mhm.
yeah.
Yeah, HRMS has a dependency of ERPNext. Now I understand like deeply why because
Yes.
some core doc types are here.
Yeah, and you can also go and click on help
Help.
about.
Yeah, that
So now, yes,
okay, four apps.
yes, there are four apps. So now email delivery service is there. After that, there is ERPNext version 15. You can see which version you are on right now.
Mm-hmm.
Framework version and India compliance. So now you can see this India compliance is pre-installed. Okay,
Okay.
that means GST setup we can do directly.
Oh,
We don't have
nice.
to install new. Yes.
So I think like I barely recall there is something in the backend that checks if the country is India and installs India compliance automatically.
Yes, yes. It's the
Okay,
same. Yeah.
makes sense. And you have some documentation stuff.
Yeah.
So
Documentation.
where can I like
Yeah.
suppose now you told me like a little bit of stuff I'll play around, but where can I get more information? The docs, I
So
guess.
yeah, so we already have docs.erpnext.
Docs.erpnext.com, yeah.
Yeah,
I'm guessing we have to go into okay.
view docs. So this is the
V15. Okay, version is not there, so fine. Yeah, yeah, you were saying?
yeah. So this is the uh, manual of ERPNext actually. So it will give you the basic setups, like how basic setup should be done, like
Mm-hmm.
the introduction of an ERP,
Mm-hmm.
the basic setups of ERPNext. As I was telling you, right, letterhead, holiday list,
Mm-hmm.
and everything.
Okay, it has some. Okay, it also has some
So
implementation strategy.
yeah, there are some implementation strategies which you can
Mm-hmm. Makes
look
sense.
into. Okay, then
Okay,
how
you're
you can
speaking
do
about
data
company
import and
setup, yeah. So
yes, yes,
everything is here as well.
yeah.
Cool, cool. But we have you. I don't need the docs for now.
Yeah,
Let's see.
yeah, but this helps. Basically, say that if you
Mm-hmm.
want to implement ERP next by yourself, that is not very
Mm-hmm.
hard.
Okay. Suppose I am startup like.
Yeah, yeah,
So when I think about this, the commit company comes to mind, like the Nikhil Kothari and team. I think they use ERP and they are self-implemented it. But
yes,
yeah, I think five or six people team, but they are using ERP Next and
yes, yes. There are many users who have self-implemented ERP next,
hmm
and at very like they come to us at very later stage, like after using ERP next after 1 or 2 years, and when their business is expanding,
hmm
and then they can do basic they can do customizations by themselves because ERPNext is highly customizable from UI itself. Okay,
hmm
but if there are some new features they want, some new app development is needed, then they come to
hmm
us basically.
So basically, for those who don't know, ERP Next is built on top of Frappe Framework, like which I
Yes,
do a lot of streams on. Uh, so the core thing that you see, the desk and everything, that comes from Frappe Framework. That is why it's like ERP Next is so customizable because it's a no-code, low-code framework. And if you just check like episode 6 or like episode 3 or like earlier episodes and even episodes in between, you will find the power of framework there. And since ERPNext is built on top of it, you get everything like that you get with a simple Frappe system. Yeah, that's even REST API, webhooks, email setup, job scheduler, roles and permissions, right? So yeah, so this all comes from the framework, and then ERPNext adds its own. So one more thing
yeah,
is like Frappe School, I guess.
yeah,
One
Frappe
more
School.
good resource. I haven't personally gone through the courses,
Yeah, you should go
Uh,
and check. And sometimes you can sit in my training sessions as well.
ah, yeah, by the way, like Dharmesh and Sally also take trainings, like the
Yeah,
official trainings in ERPNext certifications, I guess. What is the
yeah, yeah.
upcoming batch? Yeah, January batch, right?
January, yes.
Okay, so if you want to, so I think we'll cover a lot of stuff in this series as well. So stay
Yes, yes.
tuned.
Sure.
So my primary source of learning will be this series. So I'll keep this side stuff to minimal so that I can ask you basic questions as well.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay, so there are like project management, procurement, payroll is there by no code. Yeah, a lot of stuff in Frappe School as well if you want to get started. But yeah, nothing better than doing it hands-on, right?
Mm-hmm.
Let's
Sure.
let's do it. So since we have some time,
Hmm.
mm, should we go over some stuff, or do you have something that you want to
Okay.
share?
So do we,
Hmm.
because I was thinking about having a Q&A session maybe.
Yeah, I think there were some questions, but
Okay.
so yeah, for the questions, right, that are specific and that are not related to this particular episode, you
Hmm.
can basically go to, I'll give you the Discord link. So there is a channel called Let's Learn ERP. Next, I will add Dharmesh there as well. So you can post your questions, and when so the questions will be kept in track there. So later, when we are in that particular episode, we can take those questions. So since I saw there were some questions about custom print format for quotation, and there was a question on where did it go? Yeah, some inventory setup. So we can keep those questions in the Discord channel, and then we can answer them in
Yes.
the episodes. Make sense?
Yeah, yeah, sure. So over here, as you can see, uh, on the left hand side, buying, selling.
Mm-hmm.
So if you want, so now going forward, we'll be setting up with suppliers. Okay, suppliers come under buying. So if you just scroll
Mm-hmm.
down inside the buying,
Mm-hmm.
okay, so you can set up the suppliers over here below the
Oh,
buying.
supplier.
Yeah, supplier. So you can add up all the suppliers, you can add up
Mm-hmm.
all the customers in selling setting, in selling as well.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so this will create some data for us to implement, like whatever real time data you have or whatever setup data you want to add, that can be added from here for the
Mm-hmm.
customers and suppliers. And then we'll move towards creating the item. If you go in stock module, scroll down, we have something called item,
Mm-hmm.
right? So all the items and product which we
I think
want to
buying
do.
also has item. Here it is. Same thing,
Yeah,
right?
yeah, same thing. It's the same thing. So it does not hold something different. It's just linked. So yeah, so you can add the items as well. You can have item groups as well
Mm-hmm.
added into the system. Okay,
Mm-hmm.
as well as you can also go ahead and check the warehouses. So there are some default warehouses system has already added in stock. It's just scroll down into the setting. Yeah, this one.
Warehouse
Yes,
settings.
warehouse. Yeah. Now you can see there are already some warehouse been set up. Okay, and you can see this group warehouse, stores, work in progress, finished goods, good in transit is already there. So yeah, you can use this warehouses, or you can set up your new warehouses as well. So that is
Mm-hmm.
also possible. Yeah.
Okay. So we'll come to it when we want to.
Yes, yes.
So right now I want to check some settings. Okay, there are integrations. There are more stuff, but yeah, I think we'll go over them slowly. So one
Yeah.
thing I wanted to go over was user list.
Yes, user list, right.
Mhm. So if you see, there is just one user. I think like if we remove the filter,
Yeah, yeah, you can
there is just one user.
start creating a user maybe if you want.
So
So
this is the
yeah,
user that we went and created during setup wizard.
you can, but you have not added your photo, I think.
Yeah, so it automatically picks up from if
Yeah.
you check, right? So it picks up from my Gravatar. So I just wrote my
Yes,
email and it picked up from that.
picked up from there. Right.
Mhm. We can change.
Oh.
It's like an older photo, but fine.
Okay, so you can also set up the roles and permissions into the users. Okay,
Hmm.
all these roles and permissions are based on the modules and the transactions which you use, basically. Okay, this gives you the so these are preset of roles and permissions
Hmm.
based on based on the role which you select. Okay,
Okay.
or designation which you select, and after that, you can just scroll down. You have the options to enable and disable the modules for this particular user.
Okay.
Yeah, so this is something which you can do. After that, you can go into the more info, and these are some more information about the users which you want to add.
Okay.
Yeah, and settings. So these are some desk settings. If you just click on that, so desk is nothing but the right now which you are looking,
The admin
this,
interface.
the admin interface is the desk. You can have dark theme as well.
Oh, I like this better.
Yeah.
So tabs have some issue, looks like. So the underline is not coming.
Hmm.
But yeah, I will take this as a chance to report this on GitHub.
Yeah.
So the audience knows that this stuff is actually open source
Yes.
and we can report stuff. So if you don't have product warranty, since it is open source, you can like
Yeah, yeah. You can still add issues to GitHub.
yeah, let's give a bug report. I usually do this during the streams as well. It's tabs, border, bottom, not visible in dark mode. Okay, submit. Issue got created. Bug label was added. So someone might look into it, right? It's a design
Yeah.
issue, not a bug, but yeah.
Yeah. So you can have more settings over there if you want.
Let's go back to settings and
Yeah, you can have
mute mute
mute sounds.
sound
So there are some notification sounds which you can have, banner
hmm
images which you can add. You can change password
for
for
this user, right?
this user. Yeah,
Okay.
and you can also have an option to log out from all the current logged in devices.
Hmm.
Send notifications for the documentation you follow. So if you have an option to follow documentation, and whenever there is a change in that or something like that, you will get notified.
Oh,
So this
email
is the
signature.
email signature. Okay, and
I think
you
we'll
can add
add
your
it
email.
later.
Yes, yes.
Cool, cool. Security
So
settings
security settings are something like you can have simultaneous concurrent sessions, like how many concurrent sessions you can have
for this
for a
user.
single user.
Makes sense.
Yes,
Oh, it
and
shows the last
the
IP
last
from
IP
where this
used.
user was looked at.
Yes, yes,
Okay, you can
and
log in
and
user.
also the last login time and date as well,
Hmm. Hmm.
and last activity as well. Okay,
Nice.
and also third party authentication, like if you have any authentication that can be added, and API access to the user as well.
Makes sense. Yeah, this I have like covered like so many times in this channel. So,
Yeah.
so what I recommend is since I have the context of Frappe framework, uh, so there is this episode, right? Like, which if you are really new to ERPNext, you even don't know like what Frappe framework or Frappe is, and the UI seems very new to you. What are list view? What are form view? Right? So I will suggest you to watch episode. It's not an episode. It's a crash course kind of session that I did for Pune developer community.
Hmm.
I'll share it in chat. So I would recommend you to go through this before the next session, and that will give you a good glimpse of what form view is, what list view is. So we don't have to cover those in detail. But yeah, that will be a nice addition to the learning if you are learning along with us. Let's switch the theme. So this is one more way you can switch theme for yourself.
Toggle, yeah.
Correct, yeah. Cool. Okay, so I think uh, there was another question. SAP. Okay, that was deleted. So, Baruti Studio asks Hussein, please make a video for Frappe Manager. Yeah, sure. I'm on it. I'm just figuring out one more easy way to get Docker set up on your systems, and then I'll do a video or at least an article. Second thing is ERPNext for garment manufacturing. Will it works on can be customized? You want to take that, Dharmesh?
Yeah, it will work. Basically, that also depends on the business use cases which you have in your company as a garment. So garment is like we can create bombs for that for and as well as we can use manufacturing of ERP next for that as well. So garment industry, yeah, we can use it. But customizations still have to be looked upon based on the business use cases what they want. Yeah.
Okay. It can be customized. So I think
Yeah, yeah.
like there are a lot of companies using ERPNext already.
Yes, yes.
Then there was a question. Jivitesh asked, is ERPNext available for on-premises? Yeah,
Yes, it is available. Yes.
it's open source, 100% self-hostable. So Bega,
Maybe you can post a link of GitHub of ERPX you can download.
yeah, makes sense. Frappe slash ERPNext. So as we go with the episodes, right, we'll tell you about more products as well.
Yeah.
Insights is one of them. So someone mentioned insights in the chat. So product is so good, but your team is worst. They don't respond and not worthy prices. Okay, kind of a question, maybe not in scope of for this stream. But yeah, do write us an email at support@frappe.io with the
Yeah, yeah.
details,
We'll
and we
take care
might
of
be
it.
able to help. Yeah.
Yeah.
Now we are been taking customer feedback uh, seriously.
Yes.
Like we have been taking, but for partners now we are like prioritizing that as well. So do do hit us up. Can you give that question? Maybe show how to full take on for financial income expenses. Yeah, next session I think we'll do that, right? We'll
Yes.
set up accounts. We will see what
Yes, yes,
income
yes.
expense account, etc. Yeah. So I think next episode is that. So B Gadgets ask, is ERP Next better than Udo? Dharmesh.
So yeah, it depends basically. But if I
Million
s-
dollar consultancy answer. It
yes,
depends.
yes, but it depends on the use cases. It depends on the users and the. So basically, I'm not used Udo, but
Mhm.
definitely I have been going through on and off on that because I'm checking some features over there and see how what we are doing in ERPNext. But I always feel ERPNext is more better than Udo in terms of user experience.
Okay.
And now we are also getting more apps from our partners as well as the people who are developing it. We have marketplace, so we get all the so we already get all the apps ready for ERP Next as well. So I feel as ERP Next is more customizable and more user friendly, but you will get to know only when you use it. So
Okay. Yeah. Uh, I think the answer is give it a genuine try. You will
yeah,
like ERP Next. And
yes,
I think the USP of ERP Next is Frappe Framework.
Frappe framework, yeah,
Yeah. Which I shout about every week. So like once like people say this like we come for ERP Next, we stay for framework. That's I've
yes,
heard a lot of times. So yeah. So there is a whole framework of stuff around it. You can build custom apps and you can do stuff. And I think like Odoo has this open core thing and not open source thing.
yeah. They have a community version and they have some different enterprise versions, but that is not totally open source.
Hmm.
Uh, Frappe ERP Next is totally open source, and you can also view the code on GitHub. but
100% open source. Yeah.
100% open source. Yeah, and I think
Mhm.
this is the only product which is 100% open source, but not
ERP product.
like yeah, ERP product. But Odoo is not 100% open source, which I believe.
Yeah, makes sense. So you can also check out Marketplace. By the way, I'll share since you mentioned Marketplace, like frappecloud.com. So Frappe Cloud is the offering that basically powers this managed deployments. And when we signed up on ERPNext.com, actually the site got created on Frappe Cloud.
Frappe
So
Cloud.
you didn't see the Frappe Cloud dashboard. We'll see later that you can how you can install HRMS and whatnot. So let me just share the link for Marketplace. Here you go. So yeah, I think I'll stop my screen share and we'll have a quick discussion. So Aditya Shankar says, "Hey man, I like your videos. Thanks, thanks. Very useful to the point. Is it possible to override selling controller? How? Maybe later. But yeah, put that question in Discord as well, so we keep track of questions because YouTube chat will disappear. Uh,
Yeah,
Even if we have to find it, it'll be hard. So there is a separate channel I have created in the Discord where you can post this. Okay. So yeah, do share your feedback. Do share this series with others on social media so more people can know about that. Okay, this stuff exists and this is how you can utilize mostly for free too. That if you don't want to go with like this managed hosting and you just want to try out on your local system, there are setup guides that you can try. Yeah,
yeah.
cool, cool. Any closing th thoughts, Dharmesh, that you want to add or anything?
Just stay tuned for upcoming new episodes,
Yeah,
and
yeah. So I am very hopeful of this series that it will get interesting as we go. Today
yeah,
might like we went some theoretical stuff, we discussed some stuff, but we'll get more hands-on as we go.
yeah.
Hope
As we
that's.
get on more hands-on, you
Hmm.
will get more interest. You will
Hmm.
understand it much more better, and might be like you might not need me in next implementation.
Yeah, nice.
Yeah,
So yeah, hopefully so my goal here is that after this series, like maybe I don't know how 2 3 months, 4 months this series will
mm,
run, but after that I want to get evaluated and let's see if I can pass based
yeah,
on this series. So
sure.
that's my goal. So uh, I just wanted to tell you that as well. So at least we can cover the syllabus for
Yeah,
that
yeah,
and
yeah.
like
I'll make sure
product
that
knowledge.
everything is covered.
Yeah, yeah, product knowledge, right?
Yeah, yeah. Product
Then
knowledge.
I'll be like, okay, ERPNext certified consultant. There was a question on where did it go? So we don't miss any questions. So I was saying it's possible to have a one-on-one session with you regarding Frappe. Yeah, drop me an email. We'll figure out a way. If you have something to discuss, do post the agenda as well. So happy to jump on a call. Cool. Anything else? So that was asked by where? Jet Joseph. Yeah. Does that answer your question? Cool. So thanks Dharmesh for joining in. Thanks for saying yes to this series, basically.
Thank you very much.
Yeah. So goodbye, everyone. I hope you learned something new, or at least some spark of interest.
Yeah,
Can the audience take the evals? Okay, you have to sign up for the training. But
yeah,
yeah,
yeah. You
join the
have to sign
Discord.
up.
We'll have each other's evals. We can have
Yeah,
something like
you.
a community eval thing. Ah, yeah, you were saying that, Manish.
Yeah, so I was saying that you can join Frappe like ERP Next training, which is
If you
happening
want to
in
get
Jan.
certified,
If
yeah.
you want to get certified, and then once you are certified, then you can take evals.
Yeah. Yeah, take evals and then certify. Oh, they mean like do the evals. I think, do you want to take my eval or do you want to give an eval? So basically, do you want to get certified or do you want to test me? That
Yeah.
was the question. Salim.
Okay.
I think it's Salim. He has asked this in LinkedIn as well. Yeah, so towards the end, maybe let's plan an episode where like we invite folks from the audience and they ask questions.
Yeah, yeah.
We'll try that out. That will be interesting.
Yes.
Cool, cool. Yeah, so it's time for ending this. So we'll see you on Wednesday again next week, right, Dharmesh?
Yeah, yeah.
And yeah, stay tuned and share this. Subscribe, of course. I track that number very well. Cool, cool, cool. Bye, 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 bye,
Thank
everyone.
you.
Thanks,
Thank you,
thanks,
Sen. Thank you,
Dharmesh.
everyone.